Over the years, when I was working as a chemist, I was looking closely at hand hygiene. And there were so many innovations, new soaps, new sanitizers, hand sinks, faucets, totally new. Every year, every show, new, and new. One thing that wasn't changing, compliance. With all those improvements, hand washing is still not in good shape in today's restaurants. So we decided to visit a few people, stakeholders in that, and invite those stakeholders to work with us, to work together. Rather than selling a product, sell compliance. What we did first, we broke it into 3 areas. What we found out is different people that are involved in hand hygiene, or the precursors to good hand hygiene, they work at different times during the year, different periods. When the building is just getting planned at the planning stage, before anybody has a permit, there's kitchen designers coming in. Where's that hand sink going to go, etc. So the first thing we did, we need standards. We went to NSF and learned from them just how important and what we could do from a standards point of view. Next thing, we went to one of the world's leading kitchen design firms, Sidney Little, and asked them for their input. And little by little, this group of consultants that are consulting us become our resources. And by them working together, they've got a better understanding of the bigger picture. They see how their products fit together with the next guy's products, no gaps in between. So after we have the restaurant laid out and planned, we're going to need some hand sinks. We went to Eagle, one of the leaders in the market for the qualities and the reliability. Same thing with the faucets. Now we need some faucets. We love electronic faucets. They save money, they save hygiene. They're a real natural for food service hand washing. Then there were a couple specialty things. Now, when you get into trouble, if you do have an outbreak, you got to be ready. So the readiness for a bad occasion, being the good Boy Scout and Girl Scout, Hill & Knowlton provides that expertise. So you can have a readiness plan in place and then hope you never have to use it. The last one here in this planning side, this whole area is when you're planning this together. If hepatitis A is a problem in your area, for instance, like it used to be in Las Vegas, the GlaxoSmithKline GSK has a vaccine for hepatitis A, and one of the best ways to avoid that one is use that vaccine. Everybody that handles food in Las Vegas, it has that protection, that added protection. Hooray for Las Vegas. That was an excellent choice that the health department, working with the suppliers, did. Then the next area, we've got supplies. We've got particular things that we're going to look for here. Gojo is an expert on skincare. Their engineers, their PhDs are working night and day to improve. So this is an important aspect of getting the soap right. We want a soap that's going to be kind to the hands, that can be frequently used and not tear up the skin at the same time. Nail brush. This is a specialty company that where we found that the nail brush, sometimes people are concerned that you might be spraying the germs all over by using the nail brush, and that the nail brush itself is an issue because it has staples and it can accumulate the debris. But we found with the 2-cell brush, they're fused bristles, they can be recycled every day, every hour if you wanted, and they last, I'd like to say forever. We've been with them 10 years now, or more than 10, and they just go on and on. Paper towels. Paper towels are an extremely important part. In the beginning, we looked at hand dryers as well and found that there's so much the importance of friction that the paper towel is actually part of the hand wash, and it's carrying that cleanliness with it, and that's an important aspect to, I don't like to see any air dryers in a restaurant, even in the restrooms. And lastly, for those situations where you are going to have to handle ready-to-eat food, it's nice to have gloves readily available, and Food Handler is the market leader in that choice. Now in the operations area, we're looking for quality assurance. So there's things here, the Brevis Corporation makes the tracers, so we'll use the tracers to show where the soil, where you're missing on your hands, and how important it is to visualize and personalize the experience. And Steaton is a software company, so when we're looking to be more efficient at things, there's software programs to support the integration of all these elements. And Sanjamar has some specialty items to actually keep you from dangerous touches. We call them touch savers, and there's a number of products in the small wares that they supply. And 3M is the ATP technology we're using, and protein swabs to actually standardize testing of surfaces. And finally, auditing. Auditing is an important step. EverClean provides the expertise on there. So basically what I'm telling you when people ask us who we are and why we're doing what we're doing, we're looking to help the operators overcome underhand washing. We're doing that by putting together an alliance of manufacturers and also an alliance of regulatory people like the CDC, the FDA, the local health departments, and universities. So we have the expertise together and at our beck and call, so when there's a problem out there, we know where to go, and these people help each other overcome underhand washing. Thank you.